Good morning. We have received our new window screen, which I haven't got here yet, and our new left-hand handle, so we can sort this out. I've got a couple of bell clamps, but I had to order more, and we've got the electrical wiring kit for the heated screen, so we'll go through that. I haven't actually bought the screen here yet because the last one's broke, so I've left it wrapped up at home, and then we'll go through a couple of bits, shall we? So here's the left-hand handle. So you put that on there first, and then thread that through, and that will clip back in down there. Obviously, Allah sent the wrong lever for the other side handle, so I bent it and made it work. I wouldn't say that's probably a good idea, but they don't seem too keen on sending another one, so I can't be bothered to keep asking for the same stuff. But that works, that's the main thing. These bell cranks as well, that they need to go, you need 2 for each door. I thought they come in packs of 5, so I ordered 2, but I only got 2, so I've ordered some more. So we've got 2 for each door. Just point out, with the bell crank, you have to, you know, put these bits of metal on first, because they sort of like zigzag round them. So you need to locate the rods in the bell crank little thing before you go through the hole there. Right, so we eventually sorted that one out. The door now locks. So that's a shame when you order these bits that these bell cranks don't come, so you have to buy the bell clamps or whatever they're called. So it's just something to remember. I'm now waiting on 6 more of these, so 2 for each door. Then we can complete the doors and get the door cards on, you see, and the glass in. I've got some seals coming from YRM, a bracket coming from SP to put in there, obviously, because that window's got to be held in. So all in all, we're getting there. So the next job to do is, because we ordered a heated screen, that come with obviously this kit. This kit wires back to the battery, and that's got a 30 amp fuse in it. But I want to go to this fuse, which is the correct screen heater fuse, you see. But that's only a 20 amp, so we could uprate that to 30. You can see there in the fuse holder there's a 30 amp fuse, you see. So the first job, well, the tangs on the window screen will be about here somewhere, so the first job is to find a good earth for one side of the screen. Well, I just figured that maybe it's best to try and find an earth point behind the cluster, because obviously it's hard to get that dash apart. Yeah, there is some points down there. I mean, I could go to that one there, but then this isn't really long enough, and I don't know where you're really supposed to stick this out from. I mean, on the window screen that'll be about there somewhere, or you come through this little gap there, but then you're behind the dash there, so where do you take the earth from? In my mind, they're not long enough. They ain't long enough piece of cable. Or maybe that's designed to just bolt on there, that which should do the job. So that's where I'm going to take the earth from there. Should be alright. What I'm going to do, because I'm going on to that bolt there, I'm going to do that on the offside, just because it's easier to thread the supply cable through this way. So we'll put this on the near side, the earth on the near side. So I'm not about to take that bolt right out. What I've done is I've cut a lump in there. I'm going to push that on, and then that'll be ready to stick up there, ready for when we fit the window screen. Actually pops up across there, but that's there ready, tidy, coming out of that corner. This earth stud was what I made for the light bar, and this one is for nighttime illumination, which we can piggyback off another switch. It's no problem. So if you remember, I did pull this cable in so it goes down there, just to That was in case we needed it, but I'm not going to go. I mean, you can take this all the way back to the battery. So I don't know whether to take it back to the battery or not, or take it back to the correct fuse on here. But that is only a 20 amp fuse, not a 30 amp. But that would be in the correct place then. Yeah, so I've put that red cable into the correct fuse holder. Obviously we're not putting a fuse in at the moment. So I've cut this bit off. I don't need to take it back to the battery. I suppose if you had an earlier Defender without that fuse, you could. So get this switch sorted out into the dash and put this orange cable somewhere so we get the nighttime illumination when the lights come on. Well, also on the black box of the controls, which I did take to bits, and that's all full of silicon, you've got this earth as well. So I'm going to just extend that and put that up on that earth where the light bar earth is, because there's nowhere inside there to put it, not really. And there's your diagram. I did split that. I split this box open to see if I could take the equipment out of it, so it's so big in there, but you can't, so you have to lay that in there. So that's just laid in the back there. And it takes up quite a lot. Wow, it sits there okay, it's not a problem really. There it is. This is a spare switchway where I never found where this wire came from. It never became live. Mind you, it's not to say it can't do, but this one can go to our orange there for nighttime lights, because this cable only come live when the lights are on. Well, that's all in, tidy, everything will be working. We can put the radio back in, and we're just waiting for our mud switch for the LED light. Not too bad, quite pleased. We've received our delivery from Mud. You actually get these little crimps that I don't actually need because I've got a TD5 anyway, and we've got these as well, so all good, we can fit all them. Well, this is a bit strange. It should have 5 pins because 1 pin isn't used, so I won't actually go into that plug, which is a bit unusual, or any of these other plugs. So I actually thought this was going to go straight on, but never mind, we'll have to put the crimps on it. So we've had to just do that with little crimps, but it's not a big deal really. Would have been nice to just plug it in though, wouldn't it? I fitted these little interior light switches, but there's no hole, so we're now drilling the first hole ever into the new bulkhead. We need to do it to give it an earth. Put our bit of rope in and try and fit this hard work window screen.
Basically the same as
Let's get it lined up and then we can hold it. Or you do the inside, or you want me to do the inside?
What do you want me to do?
Just hold that one, dice.
hold this side, go. Basically, put it. It won't go your way, don't it, James? Don't try and put it in the rubber. Just hold it against the edge of the frame.
Oh, that is.
What? No, you ought to go your way. Just now go flat in.
Hang on. Yeah, now we got it.
Right. Can it be pushed down a bit?
Hang on. Come this way, Dad, because I've got pressure on it.
Yeah, you're gonna. The main pressure is going to be from the top to go down. Well, that's right. Let's push it a little bit, yeah.
Right, that's the corners you've got to be careful of.
Yeah. Right, just keep some pressure on, Kev.
Yeah.
And you, James.
Yeah. And these corners.
Yeah. Well, don't push too hard. That's all right. Go on. Right, keep it like that. Right, keep yours on.
Get round that front. Get round this top corner.
Now, you get this.
Right, do you want me to come over there now?
Just give it a tiny little slap in the middle. Slap. That's it. That's it. That's it. No more.
That's going in, Dave. That's going in. That's going in lovely. That's going in lovely. Yeah, that's going in lovely, mate. You can feel it now, can't you?
Keep holding. You.
Now with that. That's it. Whoa, whoa.
That's the heat pressure.
No, no, no. Too much.
That's best.
It's not.
I've seen them do it.
No, you made this really tight.
That's better.
No, no slap it. No slap it all the way round. That'll level in.
So we now have our heated screen in, and if I just switch the lights on, you can see our new heated screen, switch, LED. That's pretty bright. Well, that's it for today. No more. Thanks for watching.